Hello and welcome to the Heart of Markness Led Zeppelin podcast. This is episode 275. That's a pretty high number. I've been doing this 7 years. My God. Welcome. Today we are going to listen to some songs from a particular Led Zeppelin concert, which is what we do here. I don't play the whole show, but I talk about the show a little bit and then play a few selections from a show. This is a bootleg recording, bootleg being a recording that was made by somebody in the audience or off the soundboard or something, not an official release by the band. And the sound on this is, I would say, very good. Very good minus, maybe. July 21st, 1969. This is Zeppelin. By this point, they're already kind of done with the Led Zeppelin 1 stuff, because while they are touring across the country at this time, they're recording Led Zeppelin 2 after the shows. They go to whatever city they're in, they go to a studio in that town and record. It's incredible. So they have Led Zeppelin 2 kind of, if not in the can, then, in their heads as existing. And Robert even mentions at this show that they're ready to play the new stuff, but not quite yet, so they stick with the Zepp 1, which is only, 6 months old at this point, and they're already like, okay, next. Incredible. These guys were fired out of a cannon, metaphorically. They hit the ground running in December 1968 in the United States in like a rented station wagon and a U-Haul. And they just didn't stop touring. They would just keep coming back, and every time they came back, they were more and more popular. They started off completely unknown as just an supporting act, like on the bill. And then they're the opening act. And then they're the headliner. And then they're headlining the clubs. And then they're headlining the theaters. And then they're headlining arenas. Boom, 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 boom. All within about a year. Maybe a year and a half. Ridiculous. All right, friendos. This is the story of a girl. No. This selection has the following track listing: Train Kept A-Rollin', I Can't Quit You Baby, Dazed and Confused, You Shook Me, White Summer, How Many More Times, including little snippets of the Woody Woodpecker song. You'll hear it. For What It's Worth, the Buffalo Springfield tune, and a wonderful performance of an embryonic Lemon song that is absolutely filthy. Filthy, filthy. Cover your ears, but don't, because you have to listen. All right, what are we going to start with? Oh, and after that, they finish up with Communication Breakdown. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, Train Kept A-Rollin', I Can't Quit You, Dazed and Confused, You Shook Me, White Summer, How Many More Times, Communication Breakdown. It's a short set because it's a festival. It's not a Led Zeppelin concert, so they have a short amount of time. They're playing, they've got like an hour 15, and they play it, and they're gone. Very, very cool. Very, very interesting. I like this recording because although Jimmy is a little distant in the mix, the people around the tape, this is a first-generation source. So it's off a first-generation reel, and then every other generation is digital. So it's a good source, and you can hear the audience and the people talking and the people reacting, and just it's good. It's very cool. It's not distracting. At least it wasn't to me. It enhanced the experience. So, all right, let's jump in. I'm going to kind of start at the end and work my way backwards in a way. I am going to play Communication Breakdown just as a quick little jump in and get used to it, all right? Communication Breakdown, folks. July 21st, 1969 at the Schaefer Music Festival in New York City.
We'd like to do just one more.
Nice recording. Nice recording. Not ideal, but nice. Completely pleasant to listen to. Listen-to-able. And you see what I mean about the audience? I like them. There was a very, very, very loud whistle just before I cut that I got rid of, because that was the actual taper whistling. Not too smart. But nice. That's of course, the encore that they do, the only one that was recorded. I don't know if they did a second one. Probably not, because of the aforementioned time constraints. But the funky section is starting to take place. Point out, it hasn't blossomed yet. It's still germinating. But man, Jonesy on the bass in that makes that song for me. Unreal. All right, now let's now that we've had our palate cleanser, let us jump into the show proper. And I want to play for you, it's a blues number, You Shook Me. Willie Dixon, of course. Made famous by Muddy Waters. Made more famous by Robert Plant and Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones and John Henry Bonham. All right, You Shook Me, folks. Very good. Nice slide work, mellow tune, not too crazy, although it does get crazy because they are Led Zeppelin. And of course, Robert Plant's voice, not quite as wild as it was at the beginning of the year. It's under control, but still absolutely ridiculously limitless power. Maximum effort, as Deadpool would say. All right, guys. You Shook Me. All night long. Here we go.
We got a new album coming out in that second week in August, but at the moment there's been a bit of a delay on it, and there's been a bit of a delay on us getting the numbers together really for stage, because we're still doing the old ones, but we'd like to do something that was in a bit. It was written by Willie Dixon. It's a thing that we in England heard on an EP called Muddy Waters Twist. I don't know what that means really, but this is a thing called You Shook Me. got it. You! I said, Jill! You shook me pretty, baby! You shook me. You shook me. Oh, you shook me. Oh, 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 shook me all night long. Thank you.
That was awesome. That was absolutely great. And Robert was as big of a star as Jimmy or Jonesy or Bonzo. Everybody. Robert's harp playing was definitely brilliant in that song. I liked listening to that every bit as much as listening to Jimmy play. And of course the interplay between Robert's vocals and Jimmy's playing, all that fun back and forth, and of course the deep awesomeness of the song itself. I loved it. The crowd loved it. I love hearing the interaction between Robert and the crowd when he was doing all night long. And no, that was not a sample from the recording. That was actually me singing it. I know it sounds indistinguishable. Somebody in the audience yells, and I think he says, "Do it again," or something like that. And Robert does it again. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Adds humanity to it. And this is, the Schaefer Music Festival was in New York City, but they were playing Central Park. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. But Central Park, NYC. I don't know who else was on the bill. But, pretty big audience, I reckon. Now, it is time for the spiel. The spiel is about a minute and a half of me just talking about the podcast, and then we jump back into it. You can do this. I can do this. I am found everywhere podcasts are found, which you know because you found me. Congratulations and welcome and thank you. I also have a group on Facebook with about 300 fans, listeners, friends, etc. You are welcome to join that too. That is a nice gated community. There's not spam or that nonsense, and people are nice. You can talk about classic rock, you can talk about live music, of course, you can talk about Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page, all that stuff, and there will be friendly people there to speak with you. I am on Twitter, now X, as Heart of Markness. I am on Instagram as Heart of Markness, Led Zepp podcast, something like that. If you do Heart of Markness, you'll find me. YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, Heart of Markness. There's a theme running through this. I have a website, heartofmarkness.com, where you can go and get the full recordings that I feature here. Not just the songs I played, but that whole set list I read from Train Kept a Rollin' on forward. You can go to heartofmarkness.com right now. Find this podcast, find this show, and within the body text of that blog post is a link to this recording, and you can download it and own the whole goddamn thing yourself for free. I got it for free, and the thing is, as long as we're sharing this music for free, Zeppelin's fine with it. Most bands are fine with it, as is the government, etc., because it's not bootlegging. Once you sell it, then it becomes a federal issue and you're fucked. So, nice and free. Peace, man. Freedom. Go to heartofartist.com, and that applies to just about every show I've done of this 275. It's actually, considering the patron episodes and the classic rock episodes, the bonus episodes, I'm close to 450, which is insane. Speaking of patrons, all of this is courtesy of my patrons. They are the ones who support the podcast and support me and pay for the hosting of the podcast on SoundCloud and the hosting of the shows that I share on Mega and the hosting of the podcast. Lots of hosting, because they're the hosts with the mosts. So, if you are interested in being a patron and supporting the podcast in a material sense, I invite you to patreon.com/heartofmarkness and see if there's something there for you. I do a few patron shows just for them every month as well. A little special thing for you to say thank you. Alrighty. Is that it? I think so. Good. Let's get back to it. I have one more for you, and this is it. This is the showstopper. This is the big tuna. This is the main course. It is how many more times, in which we have the medley, which consists of little tiny snippets, breaths of the Woody Woodpecker song. Yep. You Make Me Feel So Young, that Sinatra song. You make me feel like spring has sprung. They just do a little bit of that. The Hunter, of course. Buffalo Springfield, Stop, Hey, What's That Sound? For What It's Worth. They do a little bit of that. And then they go in and do the Lemon song. And it's filthy, filthy, filthy. And, as you heard Robert say, these guys have not heard Zep 2 yet, because Zep 2 is coming out in about 3 weeks from this date. It's 3 weeks out-ish. So they're hearing all that filthy Squeeze My Lemon for the first time, and it goes over well. This band is a blast. How many more times, friends? Enjoy.
We gotta finish this set with a thing called How Many More Times. I'd like to introduce Led Zeppelin to you. On bass guitar, John Paul Jones. John Paul Jones. On drums, John Bonham. On 5-gallon hat, Jimmy Page. And myself, Robert Plant. happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I must beware. Stop the children, what's that sound? Everybody know what's going down. Little girl, you look so sweet. I want to take you by my hand. I want to be your loving man. There's one thing I want you to do. 'Cause I really, 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 really want to make love to you. You share the same feelings as me. Squeeze my lemon. Until the juice runs down my lemon. Now I took you by my hand. And pretty baby, there's one thing I want you to understand. But if you squeeze as hard as that, there ain't gonna be nothing left for tomorrow. So I want you to do it gently. 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 Oh, that's... So young, I've got you in the sights of mine. Loving, when I say it, I mean. Is that what it was?
Yeah, there's a cut there, I'm sorry to say. I mean, we just missed the very, very, very end, but still. That was fantastic. It was fantastic because of the humor and skillful crowd handling of Mr. Robert Anthony Plant, who's still at that time 20 years old. 20 years old, playing Central Park, New York, back and forth with the audience. I wish I could hear what the audience was saying because it was obviously very funny, and they won the crowd over immediately, kept them going, happy, 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 and that is why they were the biggest band in the world. They weren't yet, but they were on that rocket ascent straight up into the fucking cosmos. All right. Thank you very much, friends. I will be back next Sunday, God willing, with another episode, another Zeppelin thing. And, yeah. Oh, one thing I didn't mention. If you want to get a hold of me, you can do that through any of the things that I said earlier, but you can also reach me at mark@heartofmarkness.com if there's something that you feel compelled to say, you're welcome to do so. All right. Thank you very much for listening, friends. Please be good to yourselves and each other. Adios.